Now, let's invite our next speaker, Mr. Prakash Bell, Head Security Engineering, India and SAARC, Checkpoint Software Technologies. Mr. Prakash brings over 2 decades of experience in leadership roles covering consulting, system engineering, services delivery, global support, business strategy and operations with organizations such as Gartner, VMware, IBM, Alcatel-Lucent and a few technology startups. He presently leads the systems engineering team for India and SAARC at Checkpoint Software Technologies, evangelizing Checkpoint solutions and guide organizations improve their cybersecurity posture. Prior to his current role, he was heading the executive programs at Gartner, a premium CIO advisory services team supporting over 100 CIOs with their key business initiatives.
Ready for the biggest revolution in network security? Quantum Lightspeed by Checkpoint. Bringing hyper-fast data centers to every enterprise. Giant leap forward in speed, huge advance in throughput, true ultra-low latency, and unmatched price performance. Outperforming the competition across the metrics. Resiliency, hyperscalability, immense firewall throughput in less time, money, and rack space. Featuring breakthrough firewall security distributed to the edge of the network. Powered by patented packet processing technology. For execution at network speed, the speed of business without the latency. Imagine financial transactions at quantum speeds. E-commerce uninhibited by firewalls. A world where hundreds of terabytes are transferred in minutes. The revolution is here and now. Quantum Lightspeed by Checkpoint. Firewall performance at the speed of light.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I am Prakash Bell. I lead the security engineering team for Checkpoint India, and it's my pleasure to talk to you about our latest announcement, the Quantum Lightspeed family of products, which is a breakthrough in security performance. Let's take a look at what's happening in the data centers. Data centers are getting bigger and bigger, and there is increased pressure to kind of drive higher efficiency in smaller footprint and also power consumption to be reduced while operating these large facilities. Not only that, I think current technologies are not able to scale rapidly and provide the level of segmentation that is required in these data centers. And one of the challenges businesses face is that the traffic within the data centers literally doubles every 3 years. And to keep up with this, you need a solution that is scalable and high speed without impacting the latency of the business applications. There are at least 3 key reasons why speed plays a critical role in enterprises and data centers, and therefore why having the highest performance and most scalable security platform is critical. One such application is businesses requiring, particularly in manufacturing, auto, and healthcare, with the need to transfer terabytes of data in minutes. And these businesses routinely transfer data for data analysis, disaster recovery planning, and workload migration. And also, data center backups generate massive terabyte-sized flows of data. So this translates to a need for massive throughput with scalability and raw speed in a firewall security, which Checkpoint can deliver. The second scenario is where high-speed secure access to the data center is required, where faster transfers between segmented applications, between data centers, and also cloud are need of the day. And this is pretty much the need for every enterprise. The third, if you were to take the financial services business, high-frequency trading is a must in today's world, and they depend on very low latency, microsecond level transaction speeds is expected on the norm. And today, with the proliferation of algorithmic trading, automated programs that execute software programs to buy and sell, executing trades immediately translates to closing orders and also improving their profitability. I will be talking about some use cases in each of these 3 areas later on as part of this presentation. So we are pleased to introduce the Quantum Lightspeed family of products to you, which is the biggest revolution in network security. And this new family of products that we have launched are providing multiple times of performance than the most leading products in the market available today. And with this announcement, Checkpoint continues to deliver on its promise in terms of pushing the goalpost with regards to performance and providing you the best security that the industry can get. With the announcement of quantum light speed, Checkpoint has redefined what is possible with regard to the high speed capacity and performance of the firewalls. We are able to provide a scalable performance with very low latency of single digit, close to 3 microseconds for transactions, and also scalability of up to 3 terabits per second. Now, how did we achieve this? We were able to do this with our very, very strong partnership working closely with NVIDIA in developing a smart and a powerful ultra-fast ASIC, which provides this low latency capability. And I will talk a bit more in terms of how this works. So with this technology, we've not only achieved very low latency, we've also pushed the boundary in terms of price performance, providing you unprecedented levels of performance at a far higher cost saving. Checkpoint has introduced a huge jump in performance and overall scale with a brand new family of security gateways. The Quantum Lightspeed series or QLS series are modular gateways ranging from about 250 to 800 gigabits per second, with the model numbers indicating the capacity throughput of each of these firewalls. The MLS 200 and 400 series, also called as Mastro Lightspeed, are one rack unit items that can be stacked and scaled to deliver from 400 Gbps all the way up to 3 terabits per second throughput as a single system. With the Quantum Lightspeed, we've set a new bar for outright speed and throughput, as well as price performance. So how does this compare with different vendors' entry-level systems? And we've also included, for comparison's sake, our currently available 16200 model. Now, with the Quantum Lightspeed, we are not only delivering far higher throughput, but at a very, very competitive price point compared to what is available in the market today. Besides benefiting from the great price point of the new Quantum Lightspeed, customers can also benefit by creating a scalable solution with the Mastro Hyperscale Orchestrator, and could begin with a simple base configuration of about 400 Gbps. And you could start scaling and continue adding the devices to scale all the way up to 3 terabits per second, offering unprecedented level of scalability than what is available in the market today. So how does the industry-leading hyperscale price performance compare with what's available from our competition? On the right, you have a product from our competitor, which is in a legacy 1+1 cluster. And on the left, we have a Mastro system comprising the MLS 400 models, which is able to deliver the same capacity in a smaller form factor, and also delivering you a true N+1 redundancy in an active-active mode, all at a price performance which is way lower than what others can offer. So how is the Quantum Lightspeed be able to deliver this unprecedented level of performance? As I mentioned earlier, Checkpoint worked very closely with NVIDIA, and the smart minds in both the organizations came together in building this smart NIC, which provides this hyperspeed path for trusted traffic. The first packet of the connection is validated with the firewall rules to decide if the connection is permitted. If it is a permitted traffic, the firewall invokes an API and passes this traffic onto the smart NIC to allow bidirectional connection between the client and the server. Subsequent packets are thereon processed at a ASIC level, giving accelerated performance in the Lightspeed family of products. Now, how is this performance benefiting customers who are using the Lightspeed today? Let's talk about 3 different use cases. One, being an industrial customer who needs very high-speed backups to happen on a daily basis with accelerated performance. Second is a retail company, which has suddenly seen a spurt in terms of traffic, and how are they managing and coping with it. Last but not least, how does a financial institution offer the fastest platform on the planet with the best benefit for its end customers? Let's take the first use case here of a global manufacturing organization, and how did Checkpoint Lightspeed solve their business challenge. This global manufacturer had the need to kind of move data of hundreds of terabytes on a regular basis between their 6 data centers. And Quantum Lightspeed, with its line rate performance, was able to provide the security as well as be able to provide a faster performance, making it possible to accomplish this in a shorter time. Moving 100 terabytes of data center backup across locations comes with the challenges. The customer presently had 28,000 gateways operating in an active standby mode, offering about 145 Gbps capacity and the backup speeds typically took around about an hour and a half to complete. Now, replacing these devices with a quantum light speed, we were able to accomplish 5 times the data transfer speeds and the entire operation completing in 17 minutes. Now, this significant savings in terms of time, when applied for multiple types of activities throughout the day, offers unprecedented levels of time saving and efficiency and cost across the organization, thereby also improving the productivity of all the users. Now, let's take a second case study of a global retailer as to how they managed the onset of business transition from retail to online e-commerce with the onset of COVID. Ever since the COVID period started, this business has seen a rapid growth in their online e-commerce within a matter of 2 months. And they literally saw a 20 times increase in capacity being required to handle the new traffic that was coming into their data centers. Now, with this challenge, they reached out to Checkpoint, and moving them from their current infrastructure of 28,000 clusters, which was operating in their data center, and replacing them with a Mastro solution, we were able to provide a performance which was seen as 145 Gbps till then, all the way up to 3 terabits per second in a scalable fashion. So this customer was able to accomplish the entire need of being able to meet the 20 times increase in traffic without compromising on security, as well as the flexibility of being able to scale to what the business demanded. So let's take the third use case of a very large financial institution, which was wanting to accelerate its transactions to microsecond latency and still be able to process millions of high frequency trades, which were happening on a daily basis. Now, how did quantum lightspeed deliver, and what did we accomplish for this customer? We accomplished a 10-time transaction speed of what was possible with their existing infrastructure. So their existing infrastructure using the 28,000 gateway was able to accomplish about 30 microseconds of transaction speed, which in itself is a very respectable figure. Replacing this with a quantum lightspeed 800 models, we delivered 3 microseconds capacity, and this meant 10 times quicker trades, being able to handle more volume of transactions and thereby improving their profitability. So what's next? The technology innovation that we've launched in Lightspeed does not stop here. Customers will continue to see the benefit of these technologies coming into other areas, which will improve the performance of various other configurations and aspects that they use in their businesses. The first one being SSL inspection. So web traffic is increased exponentially, and most of it is encrypted, and the need for more VPNs for private connections continues to increase at a rapid pace. So with this Lightspeed technology, we will accelerate SSL inspection by shifting the heavy computational encryption decryption processing to the hardware. This will deliver several times increase in SSL performance compared to today. Using a similar approach as the SSL case, we will accelerate performance for site-to-site and remote access VPNs as well. And both of these continue to see high demand. The higher performance is especially important to enterprises and service providers, as well as telcos, who need to support multiple faster VPN connections, or at other times support a single massive IPsec tunnel. So continue to look at this space for more innovation and faster performance coming into various different models and products of Checkpoint. In summary, I covered a lot about the quantum lightspeed today in terms of how a series of 6 different products in a family can scale from 250 Gbps all the way up to 800 Gbps. And this combined with a Mastro can scale you up to 3 terabits of capacity in your data center in a scalable manner. And not only that, we have improved the latency capacity to almost 10 times to what is possible today and brought it down to almost less than 3 microseconds. I would strongly urge you to kind of visit our website and take a look at the demo, as well as sign up for a POC. Thank you once again for your time, and thank you for being with us today. It has been a tremendous opportunity for us to talk to you about our quantum lightspeed. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash, for sharing your presentation. There is an urgent need to secure the applications, cloud, hybrid infrastructure, endpoint of the critical infrastructure from exploitations with the available technologies. Thank you, delegates, for staying connected.